stuff. Well, I lived in Atlanta since 2020, so to be fair, I'm already plugged in, so I wouldn't really know what to tell you, what to really tell you for real, because it's really just through like networking, who you know, or like just being a content creator on social media and getting invited. But like even Bel Air, like once you are plugged in, people remember you. So when they say, "Oh, who are we inviting?" Yeah, put her on the list. Okay, we want her. So like Ari Fletcher's team for her Remedy by Ari. I don't know what her beauty brand name is. I think it's Remedy something. But they DM me. So they were DMing invites. Bel Air, I got a DM from the marketing guy. But the Tropics, I got an email. You see? I saw people had a job form on Threads to get invited to the Tropics event. And then sometimes it's ear to the streets. For real. Hey Harlem. Mommy up too high? You wanna be closer? Ooh. I think ear to the streets. If you want to get invited to the events, you got to have your ear to the streets. Or you got to meet a friend that got ear to the streets, or somebody got to have their ear to the streets, okay? And then the next thing is, I feel like the only time Harlem really be even in my face is when he wants something. And that makes me sad. You supposed to just like mommy just to like mommy. And now I feel like it really is just about a snack or something. And that's what mommy don't like. That it's always about a snack. Come cuddle. Come cuddle on the couch. Come on. Come. I saw those on Threads, but thought it was fair. If y'all see anything on Threads, if you see a brand is looking for something and fill out this form, just fill it out. Just fill it out so you can get your name on these lists. But also, like, look at the comments, look who's posting it to see if it's spam or whatever. My girls and I are going to Atlanta for a girl trip. Where are the spenders? That is a good question. Not you got invited to the Trump building in Chicago, but the Trump building in Chicago is beautiful. My homegirl is in Chicago right now. She showed her view from her hotel room. The Trump building on the water right there. Nice. Although we don't like Trump, but the Trump building, nice. Check Eventbrite for events too. I'm over here trying to figure out who is Tropics. The whole time is Tropicals. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I'm like the Tropics. The Tropics? Yeah, the Tropics. Yeah, the Tropics is having an event. Harlem, stop. I'll say Atlanta to live. You don't have to go to every party. That's true. I want to go to the Babes. I keep seeing that on Tuesday. I don't know what that is. Tropicals. The little eye patch brand. The topicals, you know, the little patches, right? That's the brand, right? I got it right. That's what we talking about, right? This one. The patches. The little patches. The eye patches. Okay. Top, not trop. The tropicals, okay? But yes, I know. I'm a little listen. listen. I know it's just Tuesday. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Girl, I got the days of the week wrong. I got the brand names wrong. You gotta bear with me. You gotta bear with me. You gotta bear with me. It is Wednesday somewhere. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday somewhere. Thank you. It's Wednesday somewhere. You should try Chemistry Skin Fire products made by Black chemists. Okay. Now my dog wanna play, but yeah, I'm getting stuff all mixed it up. I love Jordan and Jayla has a glass in her hand. I know the live finna be tea. I'm dead. Not too much. You cold, girl. You know, like maybe. You know, maybe it's time to get a little bit comfy. You know, maybe it is time to put the blanket over. You ever thought about that? You ever thought it was time? The time is now. To be a little cozy. My sofa is from. It's the Cloud Couch, but they changed their name. They rebranded, and now I can't think of the name. Can y'all please not ask me names of things right at this exact moment with the wand in hand? You want me to remember names of couches and stuffs? How? Now I gotta go in the email. I don't know the name. Let's see. I gotta find it. Shit. Oh, like I'm just supposed to remember stuff off the top of the dome. I think I found it. Okay. So they did rebrand, and now the brand name is Sofa Tika, like boutique or like boutique, but it's Sofa Tika. So Sofa Tika, and they have sofas. Their name before was Havenly Cloud. So I bought the couch as Havenly Cloud. They rebranded to Sofa Tika. I don't know. They should have spoke to me before they rebranded. Sofa Tika. I think because the Cloud Couch. Probably because the Cloud. After reviewing legal requirements, we found that the name Havenly Cloud had already been registered. That's the one the doctor built. Yep. Sofa Tika. Sound like a girl name around the way. Girl, Sofa Tika. I don't fucking know, bro. Thought you were supposed to check that first. Well, they didn't. This lady probably like, girl, I just work here. I'm relaying the message. To ensure a smooth path forward, we have decided to transition to a fresh new identity while maintaining everything that makes our brand special. We want to reassure you that nothing else is changing. Look forward to continuing our partnership with Sofa Tika. That's the best they could come up with. Like, how you go from Havenly Cloud to Sofa Tika? So I don't know how they're doing. Hi, Kat. Welcome to the chat, girl. Welcome to the girl chat. I'm thinking where some cards are. Maybe I was thinking about this self-love card deck that I have, but then I'm like, where did I put it at? Oh, found it. Found it. Ooh. Boom. What's the status of the podcast? Welcome to the podcast. We're here now live and on TikTok. But working on it. LOL, summer, spring. When the weather breaks a little warm. Once I get into a routine. Joggers. Yeah, joggers. Woo! I didn't see messing with y'all. Knocked all the cards out the game. I got confused. I thought it was Wednesday and it's Tuesday. Chat. So I'm confused. See, I'm confusing all y'all. Lord, spilling the game out. Is this all the ones? Okay. I done messed it up. Y'all got me messing stuff up. Oh, we got to play a game. You know, I needed some assistance with this today's live with some questions. Oh my God, is it 9 o'clock? Ah! I missed the start of the game. What time? Oh! What time is it in Dallas right now? Is it 9 o'clock in Dallas yet? Okay, it's 8:10. Okay. Ultrawind, who is streaming it? The game. Okay. Let me get our threes because it's level 1. It's 3 levels to the game. We got level 1, level 2, and level 3 of cards. And I'm going to tell y'all. I can't tell you what. Where is the level 3 cards at? Okay, boom. Okay, that's level 2. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see how we can do. Okay, so this says, you deserve healthy love from yourself too. So they have like deck 1, 2, and 3. 1 is past. It's asking a question from the past. 2 is present. It's asking a question about the present. And 3 is future. I think they're an hour behind us yet. They are an hour. Okay. Y'all, what y'all want me to pick? 1, 2, or 3? 1 past, 2 present, 3 future. Pick a card. Pick a card, any card. No, level 2. Why y'all going level 3 already? Y'all already in the future? 3, 2. Okay. I see a lot of 3s. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card. Present. What kind of validation do you crave? What kind of validation do you crave? I feel like I be needing validation. Do I need validation? I don't know if I literally need validation, but that I'm doing well. Like, I like to perform well. I like when I'm doing something, whether it's work, a relationship, a friendship. Like, I like people to be happy, and so I like to be validated that the things are going good, and that that I'm doing good. And I don't like when I don't do good, because I don't feel like I'm confident in it, because I'm like, I suck. So even down to like the pole dancing class, like, I want to be good, but I know I have to do more strength training to even be good in that area, and I'm not good, so I'm not confident, and so I gotta work on it. I just like being seen, acknowledgement for me. I'm gonna pick one more from this one. What quality do you want to cultivate in yourself? What quality? Efforts to be noticed and appreciated. Your feelings make sense. You're not broken. You're allowed to be where you are. Validation. What qualities do you want to cultivate in yourself? I like that I feel like I'm a good person. I like that I can like hold space for people. I like that I can like communicate and talk, and like people feel like, like it's a safe space. So I like being a safe space for people. Like, I'm not a mean girl. Like, I like to be the safe space, and I like people to feel comfortable. I don't know if I answered the question right, but hey, okay? And y'all can answer the question too. This is the self-love game. Self-love. It's supposed to make us reflect and talk, And the inside of the box says, inside we're all the same. Leave connected, come curious. Okay, 2. Present. What do you no longer tell yourself? I thought it meant what quality you want to work on. I couldn't think of what quality I wanted to work on, so maybe I fucked it up. The only quality, I guess, like, I want to be on a routine, so I want to be more consistent within, like, or maybe shit, be on time. Because I was supposed to be somewhere at 1 o'clock. I still got there at about 1:15. So being on time and being on schedule, like, I want to be better. I want to be punctual, more on top of it, more organized, more, Okay, so y'all said no more. So y'all want to. Okay, the qualities that y'all want to cultivate in yourself is no more negative talking. Jamila said, I wish I was nicer. What you be being mean? Patience. That I'm different from a lot of people. Okay, what do you no longer tell? Wait, I don't know. Sorry, we might be mixed up with the questions. Okay, this question was, what do you no longer tell yourself? I feel like I no longer actually think I have to be held to other people's standard. I finally allowed myself to just be Jayla, because I want to be Jayla, instead of thinking about what other people want me to be. you know? So I feel like I no longer like put so much pressure on myself to, you know, I feel like at one point I put so much pressure on myself. Sisters Tuesday, I almost had a moment. I'm sorry. I always gotta get my lick back that I don't have to help everybody. Okay, yes. People pleasing. I no longer give explanations if I say no. That's a good one. That is a good one. I no longer people please. Okay, I would say I no longer allow myself to get so easily triggered. That takes work. Babe, you might be missing the b-ball game. It's on halftime. And that's why I said, did it start at 9 or what? Let me go on Instagram. Let me see. It started already. Fuck. Okay. That I have to accept people. Y'all gotta come closer, cause woo child. And where is my little wine? Oh, okay. Got the ESPN app to get all the updates. I haven't, and guess what? I still haven't bought the ESPN. Bitch, I be bootlegging it together, child. Cause I don't know. Buying ESPN just seemed too invested for my liking. I don't know about that. I don't like that. You know? Okay, but I got the score on, so I can at least see the score. I can't see what's happening with literally the game, but I got the score. The score is right there, so I can see. I like to see the score. Boom. Girl, you better be watching basketball. Okay, score right there. Let's go with one pass. What feeling do you no longer have about yourself? Wait, hold on. Let me read it before I say it out loud. Okay. This is a good question. You can watch the game on Peacock. I don't think I got Peacock. Do I got Peacock? Where's the remote? The remote over there. I think I'm signing into somebody Peacock. I don't pay for Peacock. My little parlays hit. Get that ESPN app. Who you coming to see in the game? CJ. You know. Players. I see the score. We up right now. What's my card saying? What's one thing you healed from and how? What's one thing you healed from and how? Alright. I ain't never heard Jayla talk about it again. Anyways, one thing that I healed from and how. So I feel like I healed from failed relationships, like failed friendships, failed romantic stuff. So basically, a kind of like abandonment. I healed from people like abandoning me on my journey and betraying me. So I have had to heal from like betrayal, you know, people switching up and shit, and then yeah, I had to overcome that, and the feelings of like, damn, like the fuck, bitch, why didn't you want to be my friend? You want to be that other bitch friend? Like the hell, like what makes me so the problem, but we know why I'm the motherfucking problem. I haven't healed yet. Oh my god. I heal from toxic family by going no contact. Sometimes you gotta do it. People pleasing by establishing boundaries unapologetically. I healed from was loving myself by telling myself every day in the mirror, okay, yes, you have to speak that love to yourself and be gentle with yourself, y'all. I healed from disappointments because I stopped caring. Oh my god. Okay, well, we can't literally stop caring, but we have to be more intentional with who we give our care to and who we allow to get into our system. Feeling guilty about Jayla, how was your lunch date? The lunch date went well. Ooh, how do you calm your fears? Now, this is a question that I'm asking y'all. How do you calm your fears? Like, if you're fearful about something, like, what do you do? How do you do that? Like, how do you get out of being scared? Maybe to do something new, to date a new person, travel somewhere. You're just like, I don't really know. Yes, but prayer. Okay? Prayer. Just say YOLO. I tell myself to feel the fear and do it anyways, okay? Sometimes I just throw myself into it. I'm a little scared, but we just gotta go. Knowing it will make me stronger regardless and trusting God. Okay? I love that a lot of us are putting our faith in God being like the strong person for us, even if we're not strong. Because, baby, we be needing him. We need him more than ever today's world. Okay? What gave you a sense of achievement recently? So, I feel like for 2024, I felt like my Airbnb, that made me feel like a sense of achievement because I did it with my own hands and created something that was able to make money and host guests in. And then I would say, as of this year, I would just say trying a new hobby, putting myself out there in North Carolina and actually trying to create some life routine here and friends. Make friends. The wild card. How would you have raised yourself? How would you have raised yourself? It's Wednesday already. Oh my God, I'm really messing y'all up, ain't I? This my dang live title. Messing y'all up. CJ, you said you would have been way more strict. What was you doing? Where my mom? What was you doing that you needed somebody to be way more strict with you? What you wanted your parents to do? What did you want your parents? What did you need them to do? Because what was you doing? What were you doing? And then my next thing is you was probably sneaking and doing it anyways. So you told me something you would want them to be stricter. Is that the truth? You really wanted them to be stricter, or that was just... Because my mama could have been a little less strict. Because I still turned out the way that I turned out. I'm still off the fucking chain. Because the thing is, I feel like everything that my mom tried to like prevent me from doing or stop me from doing, ultimately, I still ended up becoming who I became. Like, it was nothing she could really do. Because I think at the end of the day, like, we all have, like, still a sense of, like, our own personal identity and our own things that we like and we don't like. And, you know, just like, I can just give, like, a little example. And it's so crazy that now I'm older now until I even look back. So, I remember I had to be, like, 15 years old. I don't know if y'all remember the social platforms back then. But for, like, the 15-year-olds, we had, like, Bebo. Bebo was, like, kind of like MySpace, but MySpace was, like, kind of for, like, the older teenager. I think you had to be, like, 16 to be on whatever. But when we was, like, 13, 14, baby, we had Bebo. We had Bebo and Tagged. Was it Tagged? Bebo and Tagged? I loved Bebo. I loved creating our little pages. And we had our, like, people lined up, our friends lined up, and who was first, who was second, or whatever. Tagged, yep. So I was on Bebo and Tagged. So when I was 15, I had created a tag. So my mom was so strict that she wouldn't let me have social media. And so we had a family computer or whatever, and so the family computer had, like, a camera on it, so I was able to, like, take pictures on the camera. And on the camera, and, like, I deleted it from the computer or whatever, but I think I, like, maybe one day didn't sign out to Tagged or whatever, and, like, my mom found it. And so my profile picture, you know, people on stuff, we being hot or whatever. So my profile picture was something like this. It was like I was in the dining room. I was on the dining room thing, like, more like, don't worry about my, more like, and then, like, you gotta poke your butt out so your butt look big. And so, like, my profile picture was doing something, trying to be cute. Baby, she made me delete it. She made me delete the whole social. The whole tag. Gotta go. She said absolutely not. And you were absolutely not. I got in trouble. She took my phone. She took all devices. Couldn't do anything. And so that's why when I made my YouTube page, when I turned 15, the end of my 15, 16, when I turned 16, I made my YouTube page and my mom found it. I thought she was going to delete my YouTube channel. But I really wasn't doing nothing bad on my YouTube channel. I really was showing the girls' clothes, you know? So my mom was so strict with the damn social media pages that once I had my YouTube, I was like, I hid it from her because I didn't want her to take it away. But I say all that to say that this picture when I was 15, this, like, little, I just want you to know that no matter what a parent does or tries to prevent, your kid is still going to turn out how they turn out. Like, you can try to, sorry, it's messy up here, but you can try to make it not be, or make them try to be somebody else, or guide them another way. But so that same thing that she tried to that she didn't know how to direct and she made me delete, I still express myself. I still dress it up and make it real for him. I still dressed it up and made it real for him. Still. It was just in me. It was just in me. It was just in me. It was going to get expressed some way, somehow. Some way, and somehow. The picture was going to make the internet. So the picture may not could have made the internet at that time. It had its time. It's had its time. And so you already know, by the time I got signed with Savage X Fenty to do lingerie modeling, oh my God. You know, she was just like, and of course, like I'm making six figures as a lingerie model with Savage X Fenty, and it's Rihanna's brand. She can't like say, no, don't do it. Like it's my career. She was just like, it's just, you're my baby. And it's different for me. It's just different for me seeing you in that way. I was like, child. All right, we're going to New York Fashion Week and we're wearing lingerie to the New York Fashion Week. I've always just been confident in my skin, Savage is really savage suit. Yes, honey, lingerie. Rihanna said, yes, I want the girls in lingerie and I want them to post it. Would you do Savage X Fenty again? Absolutely. I would. I'm older now, so, when did I start Savage? I want to say maybe I was like 25, 26 when I started. So I wasn't like a baby, but I do feel like you have to know what you're getting yourself into because it does bring a different demographic for sure. So when you're just doing cutesy makeup and hair, okay, that's for the girls. And I feel like I was still posting for the girls because I never had somebody to talk to me about lingerie. Like I never wore lingerie for a guy. Prior to being a lingerie model, I never wore lingerie for a guy. And even when I was a lingerie model, I won't date nobody. So all them posts was just for y'all. Like I wasn't in a relationship. And then when I was dating somebody, some guys are not into lingerie. So it wasn't like I had somebody excited about the lingerie. Shit, I was excited about the lingerie and y'all was excited about the lingerie and we was excited about the lingerie. I don't know, do guys really care about the lingerie? I don't think they really care. And so I really don't feel like lingerie is for men. I feel like it's for women to feel confident. And that's what I felt when I did it. I felt confident. I felt like I was exploring myself and exploring my body and what it looked like. And I felt confident in my skin. And I feel like Rihanna empowered that. And she said, no matter what size you are, plus size, medium size, small size, barely eating, she said it's a place for you. And you can express yourself. So I really enjoyed that. Can't say they like what comes next. You had Mama Glenn clutching her pearls. My mom is she's from North Carolina, very under the radar, Southern woman. You don't overtalk people. You just fall in line. And y'all know I'm not that. So can you imagine having a daughter that's like so expressive and like, I want to express myself and I want to say my opinion and what I feel, and there's nothing wrong with showing your skin. Why is that a problem? But I can say, yeah, like, you do, when you're showing skin, of course it brings male eyes to it. But I think it wasn't like I was, when I did Savage X Fenty, it's not like y'all was getting the back. I won't go on like, it was very much the front. I never really turned around to the back. What? So you get it from your daddy? You are her spirit animal. No, facts. She's like, if I could just have a little bit of your confidence, a little bit of your spontaneity. My mom thinks I'm like so like off the chain left. Like she's like, I don't know what you're gonna do next. Me neither. I'll let you know when I figured it out. And so I think she had to work through just having a daughter who is really, really expressive. And if you're not like that, you're like, why does she make these freaking decisions? Like, why is this girl talk? Can you imagine your mom find your YouTube channel, you freaking whole talking to girls on the internet? Like you come over your daughter on TikTok live. Like, what is my daughter doing? But I think both of my parents, they both came from like kind of like survival mode. They went the traditional routes. They both went to military. So just kind of more firm. You got to go to college, get your degree so you can make your money. My dad's a police officer. My mom's a nurse. She's a nurse practitioner now. So you know, they went the very straight and narrow route. They were not able to be creative or express themselves. They had to be a certain type of way. And so to have a daughter that decided to go against everything that they were ever taught, which is to listen to the higher ups, you know. Jayla said F the game. Well, the game right here. Don't do that. Shout out to your parents. No, shout out to them. I'm very inspired by them. I feel like they went after life. My parents, they come from nothing. Like, my parents come from nothing. My mom's from a trailer park. My dad, like, his sister, like, used to have to, like, watch him. And so, like, he was really raised by his sisters. And so he was the only boy. So he had to make something of himself. So both of my parents, like, yeah, they did it. They did that. They did that. Like, literal American dream. And like, can you imagine, like, your mother came from like a trailer park, and then y'all know, like, she's bought so many houses. Like, I've always seen my mom buy a house, and I'm very thankful for that. Because, like, as me growing up, like, y'all never hear me be like, oh my God, I just have to have a house. And it's because I watched my mom accomplish that dream, because that was what she wanted. You know, their generation was like, you got to buy a house for security, and you got to pay that down. And once you get your house, you stay there, you stay put for a little bit. Although my mama did not stay put. She definitely went and got like 3-4 houses on us, for real. But now she like, okay, no more houses. But that was really their dream. I can't say that that's my dream. I don't, for whatever reason, I like to bop around. And so that, like, stay still, get a house and stay in it for 30 years. But it used to be more family stuff going on back then, right, y'all? So I think now, now they're pushing for independence, and singleness is accepted, and all the things. You get to decide, do you want a family or not? You don't have to do it. You don't have to be married. So I think now, like, the reason for buying a house, like, some singles are opting out of it. We're like, we'll be downtown. We'll be downtown. Let me know when you get to the city. You can be all out there. Let me know when you get. Who texts me? Let me know when you get to the city. I'll be down there. I'll be downtown. So, but yeah. And isn't that so, wait, and then the next thing that's so crazy, that it's just, everything just be so full circle. I truly, and I'm going to always say, I got to live my influencer dream life. My 20s, I got to do everything I ever wanted to do. Now I'm in my 30s, it's circled back around. I'm in North Carolina. My mom has her practice. I'm coming in to the business to help my mom assist with the practice. And so I guess it did kind of all circle back around. I'm very thankful that I had the chapter in my life that I did, that I was able to do all my creative work, and I was able to go to New York, and I was able to just do all the things. And so now I'm at a place, because I was able to accomplish all of those, like, kind of goals and dreams early on. I'm able to say, okay, well, let me now assist my mom within this business. And y'all heard on the other live, if y'all was on the live, my mom like, yes, she praying about me expanding the department. So I'm like, child, I said, woo, this is a lot of pressure, mother. I have to live up to these expectations, because you got to think, I did not follow her footsteps. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, if like social media wasn't a thing, maybe I would have went to school for nursing, and maybe I would have followed her footsteps, but I definitely didn't. I definitely didn't. I said, yeah, I'm gonna go to school for advertising and marketing, and I'm definitely gonna do some things with social media, and I went to school for fashion merchandising. So I completely said, do all that traditional, throw it out the door. And then somehow I still ended up in healthcare. How did I end up in healthcare? Oh, because of her. Okay. So basically the role at, my mom has a mental health practice here in North Carolina. So basically the role, it would be executive healthcare administrator. Yeah. Executive healthcare administrator. Girl, you're not missing anything with nursing. You'll learn fast. Yeah. I've already been trained for the position. So this is not the first time that I helped my mom. I started helping my mom with the business in 2024. And so now they're welcoming me back to the team. I'm being welcomed back to the team because in 2025 I tried to leave the team. Well, I did leave for a little bit. I did escape. I did. But now we're back. I did leave. And now we're back. So, but I'm leaning more into this season, and seriously, you guys, like the tail end of my time in Atlanta, I was really just partying a lot, hanging out a lot, like really just having a ball. And I feel like my days didn't have true structure. You know, as a content creator, like, well, it's kind of whatever I decide when I wake up, like, what, you know, like whatever content I want to put out. And I think that like having, like, sometimes like not having structure in your day can kind of be bad, you know? So I do feel like having some structure, or, you know, having to report somewhere, it just adds something to your life. Like, you need a little bit of something. And so I do feel like that's what maybe my nervous system was missing a little bit from the content creation. I think content creation is amazing. I will never stop. I love it. I mean, maybe I need breaks at this point now, child, because you're getting a little older now. These younger girls, they spitting out these damn videos. I'm like, bitch, I'm tired. Need a break. And, you know, I'm just not... I used to be doing so many photo shoots. Girl, I have a photographer in my phone now waiting for me to be like, yeah, this day for the photo. I can't make myself do a photo. Look at what I got on. I'm chilling. Girl, like who I was. Girl, I used to be up and down at a bit. She won't tired. She won't tired. Cause when I look back on her, I'm like, did she take a nap? Did she sleep? Because now I don't know. Turning 30, you like, whoo, child, it's been ever since we came into this live, we was like, whoo, child, the week. We only on Tuesday. Harlem. We only on Tuesday. We on Tuesday. I'm getting Wednesday wrong. The live talking about some Wednesday is Tuesday. I said, just please forgive me. Glad it's not just me. Girl, I need a nap. I need a nap. I just can't. And I feel like sometimes I can't, like even in my head, I want you to know, in my head, the events that's going on in Atlanta this week, yeah, I want to go. But then I could stay home too. I can stay home, and that has never been me. So I'm almost a little shocked at myself a little bit. The fact that I want to be home in the bed by a certain time. Who is this girl? What have they did to Jayla? They done did something. Because I used to be bus, plane, hotel, club, brunch, another club, after hours, strip club, pregame, and wake up in the morning because we gotta eat again, pool, down the street, over there, that guy, oh, they want us, yeah, time to slow them bones down. Bones got to get slowed down at some point. I just did not think, you know, I don't know what age I thought. I thought maybe like, I don't know, 37. I thought at 37. That's when, your body gets tired. Or maybe even 40. I thought maybe 40. The 30s came, child. You out in your 20s so you can enjoy relaxation in your 30s. It's NC, you just need a good city. Listen, hold on. Now we wearing back. You play too much. Now we wearing back braces and going to the chiropractor. See, what had happened was I was trying to take the Christmas tree down for a Vlogmas, to do Vlogmas for y'all, and I hurt my back. Okay, so the back injury came from content creation. Just so you know, the back injury came from a Vlogmas trying to get a Christmas tree down because I'm single and didn't have a man, and I'm trying to do freaking Vlogmas and record the dang on Christmas shenanigans. That's what happened. So and then I don't have health insurance. I don't have health insurance as a content creator. Okay? So when something go wrong on the job, I can't take no days off. And so I got now we gotta walk around with the back brace. Now in the content, we going to the chiropractor, gotta show y'all, hey, we got hurt on the job. And the job don't got health insurance, so we gotta vlog it so we can, it can pay for the back injury. Look, I feel like after the back injury, after that damn vlog, I ain't did Vlogmas ever since. After that dang on back injury from that dang on Vlogmas ain't been the same. And you ain't seen me talk about no damn Vlogmas since. You need health insurance. I know. That's why. And health insurance is actually really expensive for an entrepreneur, just so you know. Health insurance is expensive for a content creator. You have to go to the marketplace. You have to get the marketplace insurance. Obama still got them health plans. With Trump around, what you talking about? Trump undid that about 2 years ago. Yeah, it's expensive for private insurance. Yes. So also one of the pros I would say about, like, wow, okay, I be on and off about what I feel, but with me working with my mom's company, I do get insurance, So I really do think having a base job that actually pay for insurance is a blessing. Okay? Marketplace insurance is Obama. Oh, well, Trump made it expensive. Trump made it expensive, and I don't like that. And half the time, then it don't even come with dental. Dental is whole separate. So, amen to healthcare. Yeah, he did try to get rid of it. As you get older, you need something more stable. Absolutely. And like, I can't be a party girl all my life, although I love a good party. Love a good party down. It's just gonna take me longer to recover from that. Okay, if I do too much drinking, the bounce back. I would have to get my body acclimated. But I'm back in the gym. Because we gotta get it together. I'm in the insurance industry, and it's legalized stuff because it's so expensive. You're paying for something that you're not really using right now because your health is good, but you need it because if something happens to your health. Even car insurance is like you're paying for the insurance every month to make just in case. But if you don't pay for it, then you're screwed, so you have to pay for it. But then even with having insurance, sometimes they don't even cover all that they need if something do happen. So yeah, I know somebody that pays $500 a month, and this is supposed to be the best insurance. Now, $500 a month, that's not the best insurance, but it can be the best for them. Cause them things go up there. I don't know if I saw one for $500. I don't know if they got one for $500 no more. But the $500 one gonna have a high deductible. So you're gonna have to pay down that deductible before you can even have a regular copay or anything with the $500 one. Cause I was on the marketplace. My mom was trying to teach me when I first started in 2024. Because can you just remember, I went to school for advertising and marketing. I went to school for advertising and marketing, so I don't really know too much about insurance. So when my mom first was like, I need help, and she was trying to teach me the things of the practice and with the healthcare and all of this, she had to take me to the marketplace and say, hey, this is what the insurance looks like. This is what a deductible is. This is what this is. And this is why this is this. And this makes a bad plan. This is a good plan, but this plan costs more. And I was looking at all of them. I said, who paying that? So I said, okay, we'll think about health insurance another day. Because not today. I just was not interested in paying that. I was like, luckily nothing has happened to me. And then even when I had my job as a social media manager for Kaleidoscope, we did have insurance. We had Cigna insurance, but it wasn't the best insurance. I was still going to have to pay some stuff. Like sometimes the jobs we have in insurance, but it's not like Cigna is horrible. Yet sometimes it's not. And it was like Cigna and something else. It wasn't even just Cigna. It was like Sigma and Oscar. Oscar and Cigna. Child. So a lot of times as an entrepreneur, a lot of times I will just go to the health department. Your local health department. I'll go to the local health department to get STD testing. They always have STD testing. It's free. So I'll frequently do that. They also do birth control. My birth control is like $12. They'll do the birth control at the health departments. I've also gotten my IUD removed. They do also put IUDs in. And these are for, I got Oscar right now, and child, I hate it. I miss Blue Cross. Blue Cross do be seeming like the best one. The people with Blue Cross, they always have a copay. They always have a copay. And then United Healthcare is good too. But those are like really good ones. And like a lot of people's jobs pay for them. In our 30s, we need to get our blood drawn to see our levels. I've never gotten my blood drawn to see my levels. What are we checking for with these levels? But I'm pretty sure we probably do. Kaiser, I never heard of that one. I'm getting Invisalign with my dental insurance. Okay. I have Blue Cross. Yeah, I have United. So with the health department, you don't have to have insurance? No. In every state, wherever you are, if you go to the health department, you do not have to have insurance. You can do STD testing, you can do everything. And when you look it up on there, they'll say what days they do the STD testing. Just make sure you go there early on so you're not waiting for a long time because too many people are there. So make sure you just go in the morning time. Go ahead and get it done. They'll draw your blood. Your blood will go to the labs. Do you go to the OBGYN yearly? I don't go to the OBGYN just because I like kind of shortcut it and like kind of make the health department do everything. But because like I said, like even with the IUD, I went to the health department. So Aetna and Blue Cross Blue Shield are pretty good. Yes, Aetna and Blue, they are. Liver healthcare to make sure you don't have high levels. Health department in NYC looks scary, but I'm sure ATL and NC is. Oh yeah, I've never been to the health department in New York. I don't know what that looks like, but yeah, the health department in North Carolina, the health department in Atlanta, they're just regular, healthcare facilities. It doesn't look like anything. It looks like a regular, doctor's office, they got their nurses or whatever. It's just if you don't have insurance, you can get things for your health. So don't think that you can't get some things handled. So yeah. And yeah, so I don't know. I have to look at whenever my mom sends the new package over, because as like a part-time worker, you don't get insurance, but as like a full-time employee, you get insurance. So I don't know. I don't even know what insurance my mom has for the employees at her company. I would have to look. I would have to look when she finally sends it. And I haven't found an OBGYN. Like, I've never had one that like knows my coochie. I don't have one that just, that just knows what's going on. So, but I kind of do like it that way. I like going to the health department because it's just, you don't know me, I don't know you. Check her out. Check her out. But then when you start knowing people, like, let me get a new person. Let me get a new person. Because it can kind of be, even with the pap smears or whatever, they putting your legs up, they all down there. Harlem, please. When you get one, it's fun. You will love them. I mean, they're doing the same. They're all doing the same thing. You're gonna get a pap smear. They're gonna look down there. And yes, I get it done at the health department. I'm just telling you, you can go to the health department to get it done. You can get a pap smear done you can get anything done. You can get your IUD removed, get the IUD put in, whatever you want to do, you can do it at the health department. You don't have to go to the OBGYN. You go to the health department. They will do it. So whatever you need. And then also, like, even if you say, like, if you go to the health department and you say, like, I'm a little sad, I'm struggling with, like, I feel like I may be a little depressed, they have to tell a social worker, and then you get assigned somebody that will call you and talk to you. So the health department is there to assist people who are in need. You just have to go there and get the help. And the reason why I know this, when I went to go get my IUD taken out, they had wrote a note they had a piece of paper asking, like, how are you feeling today? Da, da, da. I think that day I was a little sad about something. I can't remember what I was sad about. And so I had checked something, and they were like, oh, because you checked this, we just have to have, like, a social worker come talk to you to make sure that you're feeling good, and, like, your mental is good or whatever. So just know resources are out there for you. You don't have to, if you don't have the money, that does not mean you can't get your health checked out, though. So I know we have technically bad health. Now, if you break a bone or something, I don't know. Now, if you break a bone, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. Now, if you break a bone, I didn't say if you need to go to the ER, then to just redirect it back to the health department. Now, some stuff the health department can't do. It's some stuff you might need some insurance for. Okay. Go to urgent care if you break a bone. Listen, it's some stuff you might need some extras. ER is too expensive. And the ambulance too. Listen, don't put me in no ambulance. Drive me. Cause I don't want that. Cause the ambulance, the bill like $1,000, $2,000 just for the drive. Don't put me in no damn cause that bill don't need to be coming to me. Put me in the car. Take me in the car. I'm trying to lower these bills. And then the next thing that freaked me out was, like, how expensive it is to have a baby if you don't have insurance. Yeah, put me on this damn birth control, cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. I said the damn baby is just the damn hospital. Thank you for speaking on this. I work in the ER, and a lot of issues can be handled at the health department. It really can't. The health department and then I just want y'all to know, I don't know what y'all think, image y'all are thinking with the health department, but it looks just like a regular doctor's office facility. They have their different rooms. Upstairs will be the family and children. Downstairs they'll have the STD testing room. They'll have the blood work room. They got the pharmacy where you go pick up your prescriptions and stuff. So they have multiple different rooms. You look at the list and figure out what do you need, what door do I need to go to. Then because I went to the STD testing, I told them about the IUD. They was like, oh, that's up there in that department. Go to that department. And so for the IUD though, when I went up there and I was like, I want to get my IUD changed out, basically they just asked me, they was like, do you have insurance? I said no. They was like, okay, we can go off of your pay stub, like a pay stub that you have or whatever. And so I just gave them like something that said like I make $1,000 a month, so that whatever the price was going to be based upon what I said I bring in, because I don't have insurance. So they're just going to go off of, if you say you make $200 a month, that's what they're going to write down. If you say you make $500 a month, that's what they're going to write down. So they can only base how much it is off of, if you unemployed. I lost my job. They still got to see you. So yeah, I never knew the health department can do all of this, so this is good. Why y'all so far? Got me reaching. I never knew the health department takes patients. Yes. Yeah. The wine got Jayla oversharing. This isn't well, maybe, but this is a good oversharing. This is a good oversharing, for real. This is a good oversharing. I do feel like more people should know this. I think that, so what had happened, I'm trying to think how I even know this shit. So what had happened was, because I did have a strict mother, I already told y'all I grew up really strict. I had a strict mother. So when I was in high school, I was messing with this guy. I've always been, so for me, I feel like if you're sexually active, I feel like you should be going to get tested regularly. For me, I enjoy and I like and I feel comfortable in my body when I go get tested after every other partner or every partner. Yeah, every partner. I like to go get tested because I just like to know my status, and I just be paranoid about the guy and what his circumstances are and what he's doing and whatever, and how many partners he has. So in high school I was messing with this guy or whatever, and I wanted to go get tested, but I didn't want my mom to know. So I just kind of like looked it up and like was trying to do some research on it. And so at the time it was like, go to the health department, and the health department did like free STD testing or whatever. And so that's what made me even go to the health department. When I went there, I was like, damn, this is a big facility. Like, they got a waiting room, they got the little patient little things. I'm like, this kind of big. And so I went there to try to like kind of stay under the radar, but still like take my health serious, like it still mattered to me. It was just like, at that motherfucking time, I probably was doing something that I wasn't supposed to be doing anyway. So I was, but I'm very happy that I still, made sure that I was good. And sometimes these guys be lying. Properly, shut up. These guys be lying. They will say that they got tested or whatever. They're a liar. So my thing is, well, I'm going to find out the truth. So you can tell me whatever you're gonna tell me, but I'm still gonna go get tested. And then from when I get tested, I'm gonna come back to you and I'm gonna tell you what the results said. So the results said you've been doing a little bit more. The results said you've been doing a little bit more. You've been doing a little bit more. The results said it was a lie. Okay? So, and then the crazy thing is, like, I have had a guy, you know, he claimed he's all good. He's all good. And I'm thinking everything good. But like I said, I like to be tested. Like, if a relationship ends or whatever, situationship ends, I'm going to go get tested before hopping into another situation. Because I need to know where the fuck it came from. Where and who. So, you know, this guy claimed he was, you know, he don't talk to nobody. He on this, and we dated for a few months. But after Valentine's Day, something just told me. I didn't have any symptoms, nothing. Something just told me, go get tested. And I went to go get tested. I didn't think anything was wrong. Girl, something came back. I said, oh, what? And so, of course, when I tried to tell the guy, he's like, oh, it's you. It's you. I had to cuss that motherfucker out. I said, bitch, I'm the one that decided to go to the clinic and get tested. You ain't even been tested. You don't even be getting tested. I'm the one that went. Like, how are you trying to flip the whole, then it get flipped on me. Now it's flipped on me. Now I'm being blamed because I'm trying to tell you about your health. You need to go. Then he trying to tell me, well, no, I don't have it. Maybe you have it, but I don't have it. I said, I ain't been with nobody else but you. How I'ma have it? You don't have it. How I'ma have it and you don't have it? Make it make sense. But literally, he in his brain, he was like, no, I don't. Go get tested, bro. Like, stop fucking playing with me. Then he tried to be like, oh yeah, so I went to get tested and it came back with nothing. I said, get the fuck up out my face, bro. Like, you can't even handle this. Like, you can't even handle this. And then the next thing I was like, I'm not mad at you. Like, you very much could have been dealing with somebody that you very much didn't know. I'm not blaming you. I just want you to go handle it. But the fact that he want to argue and shit and do all that other shit, I'm not motherfucking arguing with you about this shit. And I'm not blaming you. But I'm just saying that I did do the due diligence of what I needed to do after the relationship. And I went and got tested. And I'm trying to help your little stupid ass. So you can stop. So you can be healthy out there. It's like, damn, y'all don't want to be healthy. And so, yeah. It's the accountability for me. I'm like, I'm not even mad. I'm just trying to tell you about your health. This can be handled. We're grown ass adults. We fucking decided to do some grown shit. These the fucking grown results we gotta deal with. So handle it. But I got blamed all up and down. And I'm like, I was the responsible one. I'm coming to tell you. I'm coming to help you. And I'm getting cussed the fuck out. Like, I'm telling you, me and that man argued on that goddamn for 2 hours, just hooting and hollering and cussing, and I'm like, I know I'm not being blamed for this stuff. And I took it into accountability, and I was like, because I'm not somebody that's too mixy in that area, you know. I'm like, it's either you or you, so it's only two options. And so I did also still, even with his his immaturity, I was like, honestly, I was dating one person prior to you, and I did not get tested. I'm not saying it's you. I'm not saying it's me. And I was like, and he was like, yeah, it was probably the person before. I'm like, well, he was a doctor. Like, he was a doctor. I know that he's in the healthcare. I know that he very much was in the healthcare field. And so, sir, we can play the blame game or whatever. But I don't understand why guys can't. I don't know. I'm like, child. So I was able to take accountability and be like, I don't know who it was, but listen, we're here. But he was so hot. And then he still, guys are so fucking, he's like, I've never had anything before. So you just lying all up and down this goddamn phone call. You just lying all up and down this motherfucking phone call. So now you gonna act like at this big ass age in our motherfucking 30s, and I know you a hoe. I know your history, motherfucker. So you gonna tell me that all these damn years of you being a hoe, you just a hoe, and you doing unprotected, you just untouched. You just can't. Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. And yeah, so when stuff like that happen, that's when I'm like, yes, yeah, you're not the one for me, because you can't even take accountability in this situation and handle this shit like a grown adult. My biggest thing is, we too grown. If you decide to be intimate, there's a risk. It's a 50% chance that whatever the person was doing previously, it's a 50-50. And then the next thing is, damn, what was the next thing he was talking about? He was like, I don't mess with girls that got stuff. I said, how stupid can it get? You don't mess with girls that got stuff? Like, we can just see. Like, you can just see it. I didn't think you could see it. I didn't think that when you look at somebody, you can be like, yeah, they're clean. Oh my God. I said, oh, that's how you operate. So if you just think a girl look clean, she clean? Yeah, it was you. It was you. It was you. It was you. It was him. He did it. He did it. That's AI screaming. Okay? He did it. He did it. Cause what? So yeah, I couldn't deal with him no more after that. I said, you're not trustworthy. I don't trust you. Now I don't trust you. Because my thing is, if you can own it and be in it, then at least I can trust you as an adult. You know? But I can't even trust you as an adult because you won't even take accountability to the situation. So that's why he got something now. And then the next thing he probably still got something. We're just running around here, just giving it out. I can't. But yeah, I feel like now that we have this conversation, I feel like, yeah, everybody should go get tested. Just because, even if you're in a relationship, might find out some news. Everybody, it's around Valentine's, actually after Valentine's Day. Do it right after Valentine's Day, because that's where you're gonna know, because everybody just giving it out. Right after Valentine's Day, everybody before the end of the month needs to go get tested, so you know what your status is, who you need to talk to, and who you redirect. Hello, y'all just giving it out. No glove, no love. Absolutely. I love guys that are very much like, they like using protection, but I know that's not every guy. Like, it really do be a turn on when they got their shit together. You like, ooh, protection, okay. But then it's some guys, like, they just don't. That's just, they don't with anyone. Everybody gets it like that. You're not special. Once they start talking about the way it feels, they can't feel nothing. Just know they do it with everybody like that, and that's why I gotta go get tested. Okay? So don't trust no nigga, no. Don't trust no. Well, they need to be in a relationship. I feel like unprotected is for people who are in a relationship and they have decided that they are just doing it with each other and they are practicing safe sex because they are doing it just with each other. Obviously, still in those dynamics, like a partner can cheat or whatever. So that's why I say still get your monthly to know what's going on with your body. But I 100% think that that type of relationship. But let's be honest, a lot of people are definitely doing stuff unprotected. So we can all say how cool it is and to use protection and no love or whatever, but a lot of people are out here not operating like that. They're not. And then when you're in the moment and it is a guy that you like and he's stepping to you or whatever, you're more like a woman is more likely that if he don't say nothing, you not saying nothing, and so now y'all are in and y'all don't know, and y'all know people are not asking y'all. It's this thing that's like, okay, ask for people's test results or whatever, but I feel like maybe women ask for that, but men don't ask. Like I'm trying to men. No, like they never tried to, like you would think that they would want to have this conversation. No, they avoid the conversation about it. I'm like, how do y'all even be wanting to do it without having the conversation? Like they don't care about the conversation at all. I've had men get offended that I asked. Oh wow, offended? And yeah, they do kind of sometimes. Like, so you think that you think that I'm just out, that I don't know what's going on? No, I don't know what you got going on, actually. But they be wanting you to just trust blindly. Why are we trusting? Why I don't trust you. We don't trust you. So that's the thing. We don't. I'm so sorry that we don't trust you, and we shouldn't trust you, because we don't know you. You know they be trying to move fast. Speed of lightning. They be trying to move at the speed of lightning. They try to get you hooked. They try to get you hooked early on. So it's really they try to get you to do as soon as possible, as quickly as possible. So it's like they try to love bomb you so they can do as quick as possible. So you just in a daze. You don't even know what's going on. You just so in love. It's like they try to throw everything they got at you. So you just so in love. So you get so intoxicated. They try to intoxicate you. And y'all be so intoxicated in love. Oh, I like him so much. He's so this and da. Then he got you. But as I've gotten older, like, I don't know. As I've gotten older, I just like to like drag out the like dating stage. And like, I don't know. I don't really want to be too intimate with you. So like, I don't know now. Y'all know I barely be liking them. But I don't know. I need like 2-3 months. I need about 2-3 months. And then even after that sometimes, oh, I ain't even looking at the score. And then even sometimes after that, that ain't even enough time. Even when you wait and take your time, babes. Even when you wait, even if you take your time in the dating. It's been times that I have taken my time in the dating. And they probably have someone on the side until you give in. That's typically how it go. That's typically how it go. And I'm not blaming them for that, because some women do it too. Some women do it too. We'll be going on you'll be going on dates and have your little whatever, the one that you actually doing something to. Well, we do this. Okay, I'm doing it wrong, but you know, girl, today is Tuesday. I know we can't change the title. I know. But the only reason I know about that is because right now, I feel like I'm in a season of I'm in between. I feel like I'm not at the place where I found my partner or whatever. But, I can't say that I don't have, a cuddle buddy. I can't say that I don't have somebody that if I want to be snowed in with, I could be snowed in with them. But, I don't think that may not be that's not the husband. So we still gotta put ourselves out there. But y'all also know recently I've been talking about, maybe I need about 3 boyfriends. The one who is afraid to drive in the snow. Girl, yes. Yes. But guess what? He was not afraid to drive in the snow. He just wanted to do something else. He finally told me what he did. But he wanted to hang out. I guess some fight was on or whatever the case may be. He finally did tell me. LOL, stick up for your boo. Listen, I gotta stick up for my boo. He finally did tell me. He told me what was going on. I saw him the next day, but he finally was like, I was hanging out and I really was hanging out. Okay. So, you gon' do it, you gon' do it, You sit in the house with the big light on. LOL, big lights are for emergency. So y'all want to be in the dark? Huh? Y'all want to be in the dark or what? Because y'all got some light. But we could have some little ambiance in here, but I'm going to get dark. I just wanted some light for the TikTok live, but the lights is about to, what time is it? 10:26. The lights is about to go off. No, you need some lamps. I know a lamp right there with probably a lamp on this side. I was thinking a lamp or a tree, but girl, the leaf's about up now, so I got 2 more months. Dim lights, young hoes. But the thing is, at some of my other places, I did have the little ambient lighting or whatever. I had the neon sign. I don't know. I didn't decorate this place. I didn't really decorate this place too much. Because I didn't know if I was going to stay. Shit. Yeah, I didn't know if I liked it. Are you moving once your lease is up? Yeah. Sorry, I gotta go. I gotta go right now. No, for real though. It's just not enough space in here. My closet isn't big enough. Don't ask where, please. Don't ask where. I got 2 months. What's today? February, March, April, March, April. So I got 3 months because it's the end of April. So don't ask where. We got 3 months to figure it out. She going to ATL. We got 3 months to figure out where's the next stop. No, I'm not going to Texas. Listen, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say no to stuff because God just, I feel like God, sometimes God just be up there just laughing. Like, what you said you was not gonna do? What did you say? I think you should stay close to home. We gotta do an executive meeting to figure it out. No, seriously though. But I'm gonna give myself time. I'm gonna give myself time. I'm gonna give myself time. Would you move for a man if he lived somewhere else? That's why I said let me not say never, because I do feel like if it was a guy that I dated in Dallas or Houston or whatever, obviously I'd be more willing to go try out that lifestyle. But I personally don't have an anchor in Dallas or Houston at this current time, so I don't have that, desire to go over there, because it's like, okay, it's some content creators over there, whoop-de-doo, a cute friend to go to brunch with, yay. Maybe if they have a good positive attitude about themselves and their life and where they are, So because we have all the content creators kind of on the internet, you can kind of see, like, even when I think about Houston, I'm like, okay, so what girls I'm gonna be friends with in Houston? And then that give me anxiety. And then I got anxiety, because now I'm like, oh hell, here we go with this friend shit again. We're gonna start this friend shit off, and the friend shit give me anxiety because I just feel it's been a pattern. Man, when you know the pattern, I'm like, I don't know. I actually like a little bit of distance. I like a little bit of distance. A little bit of distance, because when I bring people close, it just haven't worked out. A little scared. So I've always said, like, if I had a best friend that wanted to travel and move somewhere together, I also would do that little combo. In LA, I was gonna move to LA at one point. Any Valentine's Day plans? I don't have any Valentine's Day plans as of yet. Which is fine. I'm okay with it. Girl, by the time I've had Valentine's the last 2 years, maybe 3. I just can't remember what that third one was talking about. But for the past few years, I've had Valentine's. I got the little hotel rooms decorated. Child, I'm tired. I don't think I need no more fucking hotel rooms fucking decorated. After you done had a few hotel rooms decorated, the hotel room decorated don't do it for you. I mean, like, it's cute or whatever, but I don't know what somebody need to do, but I don't need them to be decorating them goddamn hotel rooms no more. Okay? We done did it. My God. I had the niggas hanging the pictures up. Then the one from the previous year, his sister DM'd me about last year and was like, the hotel room that we did was better. Girl, get off my fucking Instagram. She DM'd me. The sister of the guy was there and DM'd me. She was looking at my story. She was like, yeah, last year's is better. But the only reason the sister said something was because the sister decorated the room. Like, she was in charge of decorating the room. So she probably felt really connected. She probably felt like, so you got somebody else to do a room. My work was, that's probably where it came from. She was like, my work is better. It's because she decorated the room and she put all the pictures up or whatever. So she was hot about that. Like, I know I didn't fucking decorate this fucking hotel room in New York for this girl. She, a whole nother year, she got a whole nother room decorated by somebody else. So she didn't mind her business being weird. She was salty. Did she stay in the corner all night? No, she left. Like, she snuck out. The only reason I knew she decorated the room because he was like, yeah, my sister was in here trying to, like, hurry up and get stuff done. And it was beautiful. And I thanked her for it too. It was beautiful. The hotel room was beautiful. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Could have kept that to herself. I know. Because then the next year, the guy couldn't get a king size bed because all the king size rooms in the hotel room sold out. Although he paid for one, they put him in a two queen size beds. And so the next year, the hotel room is 2 queen size beds. So I was hoping that it would just give. Maybe she's on a girls trip. Maybe it's a girls thing. That's what I was hoping for. Because it was 2 beds. And it was like, more of a pink thing. But that room was cute too. I can't say. But yeah, I was hoping that because it was 2 beds, I was like, maybe it would give, she with other people maybe. But yeah, that's funny. That wasn't planned. Like, I didn't think that I was gonna have a Valentine the next year. Like, I wasn't planning on like ending things with a guy that did something so sweet to me, and then like the next year another hotel room to be decorated for me. Like, I was not planning that. Like, I didn't even expect that, because honestly, Cancun Crash Out, I didn't think he had it in. Like, honestly, although it's two queen size beds, he didn't do too bad. Should just taken a picture of one of the beds. He didn't do too bad. So, and he swooped around this year wanting to be a Valentine, but you know, because guess what? Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that part. I'm gonna keep it to myself. No spinning the block in 2026. I don't have nobody that I want to spin the block on. Not worth it. I know. I don't have anybody that I want to spin the block on. I mean, tuna soup do be, but I don't even. Okay, we gotta get in the game. Cause Jesus, it's a close game. Let me check the points. What's going on here? Okay, 6 rebound, 11 assists, 5 points. We gotta do better. But 11 assists is good. Yeah. He got a girl and still trying to do you. I don't know if he have a girl. I mean, I don't know if he have a girl. Guys don't post on social. Like, back in the day, people used to do Women Crush Monday, Women Crush Wednesday, that type of thing. So nowadays, sorry. What was I saying? When the wine make you lose your train of thought. I love basketball too. I'm not gonna say I'm watching, but I like basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. I don't really do anything other than the basketball. I can follow basketball, football. That's not my thing. I don't like it. I'm not into it. You come to it, What happened to the boys' trip to Japan? I think he's there now. What's his name? He ain't even posting like that. There's nothing on his story right now. I saw them doing the little driving go-kart things, but of course, niggas be lying, niggas be capping, niggas is liars. But I did see that he did go though, so that's a plus. But you gotta have the money to be able to also bring a girl. This guy, one of my guy friends that we are friends in New York, he told me he was going to Japan. He was like, do you want to go? I just have to ask the boys if I can bring a girl. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Sometimes they just be saying stuff that make them feel good. Like, he knew that was not possible, or like it was a boys trip or whatever, or that it wasn't even on the table. But you know, if they gotta say whatever to make them feel like they are like this provider man that could do it. It's the fantasy of it all. The fantasy of like, yeah, I could bring a girl to Japan. So they in their brain, they want to think about that. That's not who page I was supposed to be going to though. Who page was I supposed to be going to? Y'all mainly go to that page. That's not who page I was supposed to be going to. Just check and see something. Because y'all triggered something that made me think about something. Oh, he got a girl. That's what made me say that. Okay, let me see. Damn. Yeah, the niggas don't post shit on their pages. Ain't nothing on here. No story, it's nothing to click. I have nothing. Like, I kind of like guys that kind of post on social media. Like, you can follow it a little bit. But if they don't be posting on social media, then you got to go to the followers and try to figure out who is the new, like, how do you even figure it out? Then when they follow too many people. And then if they don't post it, because normally if they post a post, if a girl commented on it or something, then you can figure it out. It's figure outable. But sometimes it's not figure outable because they don't comment on your post no more. You don't comment on their post. If I'm talking to a guy, I'll comment on one of his posts. At least one of his posts. They're gonna know I'm here. Yep. And then when I go to a guy house, I'll be trying to see, is anybody else here? Has anybody else left anything here? Is this place claimed? Do y'all be doing that? When you go to a guy house, you try to, is it an earring? Is it a bobby pin? What is this? Is this really a man house? Or is it something pink somewhere? Maybe trying to find it. Okay? You gotta check the shower. Make sure it's no fucking girly shit in the fucking shower. You check the shower. Okay, it's nothing in the shower. Then you gotta go to the bathroom sink. Now, their bathroom sink don't always be the most cleanest. You gotta look. The closet. Got to check the closet too. Check the closet too. You gotta do a little spin around the house. That's why it's good to just do a little tidy up. Just a little tidy up because you got to go around and see some stuff. Scope the scene. You got to scope the scene. Nothing in the shower but mold. Up under the bathroom sink. Now, I didn't check the bathroom sink. Up under the bathroom sink is how I caught my baby daddy. Up under the bathroom sink? Up under the bathroom sink. What was up under the bathroom sink? I went to a man's house once. He had a whole wife and his wife was at work. Now they had pictures up. You found the pictures? I'll pull a string of my hair and drop it on the floor in his bed so the next girl see it. No, you know, you gotta leave something pink, something of a something, and it has to be subtle, like a little stuttering or nothing loud, nothing loud. It has to be subtle. You gotta put the sock like in the corner of the bed. So if the bed get made, a sock fall, or like, you know, they don't be washing the sheet, so put it behind a pillow. Jayla, you should write an urban love drama book. You know, honestly, I got real stories to pull. I really got real stories to pull. Eyelash on a dresser, absolutely. And then you want to know the move that I pulled recently. You want to know the move that I pulled recently? So I did the swoop around the house. It was nothing in the house. I didn't find nothing. You know, it looked like the niggas, the crash pad, okay? Yeah, I see some weed crumbles or whatever. I'm trying to sweep up weed crumbles or whatever. Move controllers and shit. But you know what else I did? Because I went to that closet. Gotta go to that closet. I went to that closet. And I was really just going to put the book bag, you know, just because why is it in the middle of the floor? So, you know, you just want to move it, organize a little bit. But then when I went to go grab it to move it, well, I opened one of the pockets. It's a little camera. It's a little camera inside. You know, I know how to work cameras. So I said, let's see what's the last thing recorded. Now that one did make me go, okay, I ain't found nothing around the house. Woo, yeah. I said, okay, I ain't seen nothing around the house. What the fuck is on this fucking camera? I was a little scared. I was a little scared. So while I didn't literally find anything on the camera, what I did find is January 22nd, he was in Charlotte at the club because the camera had the timestamp on it, and then the homeboys in the section had the camera, and then some other girls had the camera. And so I had to watch every clip to see when they turned the motherfucking camera on him, what the fuck was he doing while they fucking recording on this fucking camera. So now I got the camera. I got the camera. I'm going through the fucking camera. Now, press and play. So how did this night go? And now I want to know how this night went. Show me the night. Oh, no. I did. So I saw the camera. And I was like, what club is this? I've never seen this club before. They're not here in Raleigh. I was like, this is not Raleigh. I've never been to this club before. So, you know, you got to get context clues. So as the camera saw what they did for that night, like, okay, but where was this at? You got to timestamp shit and shit. Where was this at? So then it was a Saks Fifth Avenue bag. And something told me to look in the bag. Although it was empty or whatever, something told me to look in the bag. The bag still had the receipt in it. So when I pull out the receipt and I look, the receipt, I can see he bought 2 shirts in Charlotte. That's how I figured out what was happening January 22nd, the weekend of January 22nd. Y'all over there running around in motherfucking Charlotte. Cause I done saw it on the camera. I saw with my own motherfucking eyes on the motherfucking camera. Then I went in the bag and I matched the dates from that January 22nd to when you bought that motherfucking shirt. And then I can't even say nothing because it's just, you know, now I just gotta hold it in. Like, okay, I peeped at that. Okay. Now I'm gonna see how you move. Now, because you can't You can't say how you know stuff. So you gotta just, be like, okay, mental note, mental. Then you gotta go back to the text messages. Go back and check. I had to go back to the text messages and check what was the conversation like around that January 22nd. Like, what was that weekend like? How was he communicating? And so, yeah. He was definitely on like, oh, I'm dealing with but I'm working on it. Now he was at that damn club. But it's okay. It's okay. I wish people could just stand in their shit. Like, yeah, I was partying. I want to go party. But maybe because I'm just like that. Like, yeah. That's what the fuck I did. I don't know. I'm not a liar. He never lied. He just didn't this January 22nd. It wasn't a lie. It just wasn't told. It was omitted. It just wasn't brought up. It was left out until I saw the camera. So now I'm like, is you a liar? Is you gonna do it again? How is it gonna play out next time? I don't know. I gotta see what is happening. Withholding the truth is a lie. What else being left out? Facts. But I'm not in a relationship. I just need my eyes and ears to the street. So I like to know what's going on. Regardless. I need to know what's going on. I can't help it. Maybe I have control issues. I need to know what's going on. I don't like not knowing. So somehow I'm going to figure it out. So now I can't trust you. Noted. Basically, like now, now I know I can catch you in like little white lies about something. Like a little white lie. Like it wasn't, I can't say that situation was like big. It wasn't big. But you know how they say, the small things is what really ends the relationship, or the small things turn into big things. And it's like one of those situations that it's kind of like, if it is not nipped into the bud, then it could actually be a real issue. It's not really an issue right now that I just like to peep shit, and I peeped that, but it could be a problem, and I need to know things that could be a problem, so I'm not blindsided. I don't like being blindsided by things. And now he has to make it up to you within a day. Yeah, he need to do that anyways. I could tell a dude was lying the way he put his hands on his mouth when I asked the question. Now he had a little movement. If there's nothing to hide, why not share with the class, sir? I want to hear about the turned up time in Charlotte. But sometimes guys don't be feeling like girls are cool, or maybe like the last girl didn't let him do whatever. Me, I don't give a fuck. Like, I like to party, so I'm never gonna say you can't go to a party. Fuck out of here. Have a good time. Send me a picture. I would think if we're not together, that's when you'll be the most honest. No, they just lie. It will be a problem. Probably so. They just get defensive when caught in their lie. Like I said, it was nothing to bring up. It was just a mental note. Now I can just, Now somebody said, are you seeing... Somebody just text me right now. I swear. And said, are you seeing someone, or you just not interested in me? Oh, Lord. Another one. You know, I really might be the nigga. You know, I really might. It's very much that I definitely am. Not to get us a ring, it's gonna go on top. All right. It very much. We're me and the niggas is very much playing the same game around these streets. Like I got niggas that do what the bitches do. Welcome to my live. I got the ringtone too because I need to know the stitch. What's the stitch? What's that? But the second text message just said, I try reaching out a lot more and now I get busy responses. And so my thing, okay, so let me just tell you my issue with guys. So, cause yeah, okay, so my thing with guys that I tell guys is I need you to lead and I need you to plan. I need you to take full control. And I don't feel like he has the capabilities of taking full control. Okay, damn, that's from 2023. Okay, when did he come back around? Okay, even last year he said Happy Valentine's Day, miss you. I ain't even respond. He said Happy Valentine's Day, miss you. Oh, because I was with the other nigga. I was gonna respond to him. But anyways, okay, so December 12th, he says, hey. I said, hey, I'm getting ready for my day. I'm open to, I said, hey, I'm getting ready for my day. I'm open to catching up. I just value clarity, especially when it comes to us reconnecting. Okay, so even when he texted me and said, hey, because I think he DM'd me or whatever, so he finally texted me and was like, hey, I'm like, hey, I was just getting ready for my day. I'm open to catching up. I just value clarity, especially when it comes to us reconnecting. No, I don't have to decenter men after me. Jessica, I'm sorry, men ain't after you. Move along. I'm so sorry. They texting me. It's not like I'm over here trying to seeking out the men. Since I've been on this live, they text me. I ain't text nobody. Y'all talking some decenter men, bitch. I ain't centered them. They ain't my center. They ain't my center. They not my center. How am I decenter something that's not my center? I can't help it. All I can do is report what the guy's doing. That's all I can do. All I can do is report what's going on in my dating life. I'm not doing. I promise you. I'm at home. I'm at home. I'm at home. We were just trying to have some little wine. I'm at home. I'm in North Carolina too, girl. I really ain't. And they ain't even in my state. They ain't even in my state, girl. I don't know I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they be on too. I'm trying to dissect what the hell going. I'm trying to figure it out just like you. The hell going on? So this is December 12th of 2025. Not thinking about men. I'm sorry, Jessica. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. They are very entertaining creatures. I can say that. They are very entertaining. I must say, all this shit be entertaining. You know, they just act so interesting to me. Like, why they act like this? I just want to know why they act like this. Like, why is a guy messaging me right now saying, are you seeing someone or just not interested in me? And now I'm trying to go back and say, well, was it signs? Was it signs? And yes, it do be signs. I be telling them exactly what it needs to be. So let me just continue. The text message that I said back was, hey, I was getting ready for my day. I'm open to catching up. I just value clarity, especially when it comes to us reconnecting. He said, well, what about you? Do you have an idea where you want this to go? So guys are already asking me, where do I want this to go? You're hitting me up and you're wanting me to lead the relationship. So that really be the issue with a lot of these guys. It's like, I really be in the lead. I'm leading the fucking dynamic. I'm leading. I gotta guide them. I gotta guide them. Good night, Jessica. I gotta guide them. Okay. So on December 12th, I say, when he asked me, where do you want this to go? I say, I'm not in a see where this go phase in my life. I'm very intentional about plans and actions. That means either you're actively planning time with me, like New Year's dates and experiences, or you are clear that you are not in the position right now to take the lead and make plans. I literally text. I feel like I'm very vocal. Y'all know this. I can hold a conversation. I can talk to y'all. I can talk to them. I can literally say what I want and what I'm looking for. So I already communicated that. Now, if you do not step up to the plate after that, because on December 12th, I already said New Year's plans, dates and experiences. I gave him the floor. And do you think it was any New Year's plans available? Do you think anything happened? Okay, so he said, I like that. I want a wife I can trust and build with. So y'all, you gave him instructions. He's trying to build our vibes. And so he, in his mind, these guys, and this is a man in his 30s. He has to be maybe like 35, 36. And this is a man who thinks he wants a wife. He's like, I like that. I want a wife I can trust and build with. And so these men are really struggling, for real. Like, in their head, they want a wife to build with or whatever, but he can't get it together. So, okay, let's keep going. I did try to, include him in, right, build what? But I did try to include him in one day. I was like, I'm going to a Christmas sweater house party around 6. He says, thanks for the heads up. Hope we can talk later. Okay, cool. And then he texts at 4 a.m. saying, you up? Cool. So, boom. Okay, so let's keep going down. Down. Christmas came. Say Merry Christmas. You look beautiful with your family. Blah, 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 blah. Good morning. I miss you, beautiful. Okay, really? Oh, so he says, finally by December 31st, he says, I miss you, beautiful. I say, really? You didn't plan anything for us? He says, I asked if you want to confirm New Year's. I said, we spoke on Christmas and we didn't speak again until now. He says, I'm sorry, but I do miss you. So I say, okay, can you please figure out in January some plans for us? He says, yes, babe. I'm giving him the floor. Like, he can do anything. Go anywhere. Do it. Go. Figure it out, babes. Figure it out. No, this is not 6'9". This is 6. This is another 6'9". Before it was 6'9", this was another 6'9" in New York. Y'all know I like him tall. But okay, so that was annoying. He says, yes, babe. Okay, cool. Plan it. Plan something, anything, shit. So then January 1st comes. He says, Happy New Year. I say, Happy New Year. He says, love you. Didn't respond back. Because I don't know why you love me and we didn't do anything for the New Year. But clearly he said, I love you. Well, love you. Yeah, love you. Then by January 2nd, he says, babe. And I said, yes. He says, how are you? I didn't fucking respond. So now, January 3rd, he's like, how was the new year? Would love to chat with you. Good. But my biggest issue with him is you're not planning. You're not planning. You're texting. You're doing this texting. You're not saying, hey, you're not sending me flights saying, hey, I looked at this flight. This is when I want you to be here. Hey, this weekend, this is the weekend block that I want on this weekend. So he doesn't have it in him. He doesn't have the capacity to be the man for me. So now he's on my phone, and I think sometimes some of them are just like, and so now he's on my phone saying, are you seeing someone or just not interested in me? I tried reaching out a lot more now, and I get busy responses. And so it's just like, does he not get why he's in this predicament that he's in? Like, he's not leading. I don't know, Jayla, he sounds slow. Sometimes they do, don't they? Like, it just giving a little, is you on the spectrum a little bit, and this, no disrespect, but it's just like, what are you not getting? And so, yeah, like, I have nothing to say to him because it's just like, what's not clicking, Steven? What's not clicking? Is something not clicking for him? Something is very much not clicking for him. No, he's playing no excuses for them. He's not slow. Men are capable, but he's not been able to show any capabilities at all. And the thing is, like, back in New York, I've met his parents. I've met his mom multiple times. His mom knows me. His dad knows me. Like, I've met his mom, his brother, everybody. And so it's like, it's not a person that I don't know. Like, his mom knows me by my name, but it's just like, and both of his parents are together. Like, both of his parents are still married, still live in the same household. And I'm just like, he had chances. And so, like, at this point, no, I'm not interested. I feel like I would have to lead the relationship. Like, I would have to lead us in, like, I have to lead him in it and hold his hand. He may not know how to lead, sadly. And that's what I think it is. I don't think he's a bad man. He's a chef. He likes to cook. He's the type of man, like, he's gonna cook for you. Like, I guess his love language is like, he wants to feed you. But outside of being able to feed you and cook for you or whatever, I just have not seen that he can actually plan date nights, that he can actually plan a weekend, like, that he can't handle it. So it's not that I just don't be liking guys for no reason. It's just like, I feel like I do give them the chance, and I do communicate what I'm looking for, and I just feel like they can't meet the bar. That's what's happening in my life right now. He's just not. But the thing is, I haven't even seen him be able to do this with another woman. So if you're not skilled in it, so maybe some guys are like, just, I don't know. You were patient because I would have said, what is wrong with you? Followed by, fuck off. He need them parents to give him guidance. They need to help him. You'll definitely be in your masculine the entire relationship. You literally gave him the directions, the LOL. Like, what more are you supposed to do? Or he just can't. He thinks what he is giving is enough. Capacity. I think it's capacity. Like, and then I guess if you don't have people around you that are planning, definitely next caller. But if you don't have people around you, like, if your friends aren't doing razzle dazzle stuff for their girls, and like, if that's not your friend group or like how y'all move, I guess you will always be operating low vibrational, because you're around low vibrational friend group. So I don't know, but we got social media so we can see. And then my next thing is February 3rd. And then I really feel, and then the crazy thing is I think these guys really do want to be with somebody for Valentine's Day. Like I don't know what it feels like as a man. Right, it's just not in him. I think it's just not in him. But they do want somebody for Valentine's Day. Like you know how us girls, like, we're like, Valentine's Day, we really like it or whatever. At this point, all of us don't give a fuck no more. We like, bitch, we'll do something for ourselves. We'll do Valentine's. We'll do every fucking thing else. We don't care. But I do think the guys, although they have this very like kind of rough exterior or like really don't even know what to do, the fact that I have guys messaging me like trying to be with me for Valentine's Day and we're not even talking, like we don't talk every day, like I'm not your girl, you don't talk, so we're not that, like they desire love on Valentine's Day too, and they're not getting it for fucking somewhere, because I don't know what the hell they come over here. I don't know why I'm the Valentine's Day girl. They definitely do. They want dates and special moments too. They do. Well, one more, right? It's 11:09. 11:30, we gotta go to bed. 20 more. Then we're going to sleep. Get in that damn bed. One more. One won't hurt. All right, one more. Y'all got your wine still there? Y'all still there? Y'all still alive? We still alive? Making it work. They just don't be acting right. And then right, I guess they need exposure to know how to operate like that. Yes. And to be honest, parents have an influence too. Mama has been working hard the whole marriage. Probably so. The mom probably holds the family together for sure, and so he watches his mom probably be strong and plan and be the planner of the family or whatever. So that's why he's probably texting me saying like, are you interested or are you seeing somebody else? Because he's probably waiting for me to, I don't know what the fuck you waiting for me to do, but then the next thing is you have to remember, like, if I was a girl that didn't experience all the things that I have experienced, maybe that would be okay that I planned a little bit, but I've just kind of experienced a little bit too much, child. I experienced a little bit too much. I'm a lost motherfucking cause. I'm a lost cause. You gonna have to step it up, bro. Like I didn't have the hotel rooms decorated, bitch. Trips booked. The flight confirmation sent to my email, bitch. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you, bro. Like, I Cash App sent, the Zelle is sent, I don't have to think about shit. All I gotta do is arrive. Extra money can be sent. You know, like, so this I don't know what to do with him when it's dudes that will plan the dates, will take you to the nice spots, that do have taste. I like a man with taste. Like, I like him to, you know, like, be able to, like, plan something nice or take us somewhere nice that he likes. Not even saying there's, like, it has to be what I like. I like when my man has good taste. Yeah. So that's what I feel like I was hoping for him to show me. Like, show me what it's like to be with you. And he can't show me what it's like to be with him. Because I'm pretty sure he's never did it before. And so now it's February 3rd. He's texting me. And I know he has never decorated a hotel room for a girl. You wanna know why I know this? Because he hasn't been in a relationship since 2016, 2017, when I dated him. So we have this grown man who has never truly just, he don't know. He can pay somebody to do that and not even lift a finger. But then I guess you have to be able to have the brain cells in you to piece together, where do I find this at? Leave him in the streets. Girl, I can't do nothing with that one. He don't think enough for me. baby, I would think thoughts around him. But the basis of why we're saying all of this is just like we have men like this in the dating market. Okay? It's men like this in the dating market. I'm just reflecting to you what some men types are. So some are that. Maybe you have to tell him that you like that type of... How was it dating him back in 2016, 2017? He wasn't ready, but we lived 7 minutes away from each other. So, like I said, he likes to cook. So his thing is like he'll bring you a plate, and he's a really good chef. Like he's great, but he likes to cook. That's the way that he knows how to show love. But I don't know if he knows anything outside of that. But that's also what his mom likes. So his mom likes for him to cook. And so he'll be like, what would he be like? He'll be like, yeah, mom wanted fried shrimp and catfish today. So that's what I'm whipping up. And so I guess she has trained him to show love within food. But it's like, bitch, I'm gonna need a little bit more. So he was convenient, got it. He wasn't good. So obviously, like y'all know, I a mama's boy, potentially. But his mom is cool though. Like she was cool. I actually do like her. She's not like she wants him to have love. Like she wasn't tripping. Like she's a sharing mom. She's not the mom that's like he's all mine or whatever. Like no, she's cool. She has her husband with her at the house. So his mom and dad are still together in the household. So while he may still fall kind of in the mama's boy category, kind of, it's not like she's dependent on her son or nothing like that. He doesn't have any trauma or anything. He just had a mom that definitely loved him well, and so now No, she ready to pass him on. I seriously do think she is. I think he's spoiled. He is spoiled. He's spoiled, but he'll cook for you. So he doesn't, so their kind of situation, they live in New York. And so they kind of, what is it? A duplex? So they basically have a duplex, a 3-story duplex or whatever. And so it's like a house right here and a house right there. So they kind of still live on kind of like a family, but it's New York, so I mean it makes sense. But they kind of still live on like a kind of family compound. So they all contribute to the family in a way. So they're very family oriented, like Christmases. Like you're gonna go to the family's house, you're gonna feel included for sure. Very welcoming family, I must say. Okay, sometimes you do have to rate the family too. Very welcoming family. Mother is very nice, friendly. Dad is very nice, friendly. Also has an older brother. I believe the brother is older. Also has an older brother. Also 6'9". So can you imagine? These are some tall ass motherfucking people. That's sweet to have the family all together and they're inclusive. That's a plus. You know? So at the time when I was younger, you know, that was cool. Because I didn't have family in New York. So I didn't have family in New York. And then once I met him, he lived 7 minutes away. So he included me. So that's how I kind of ended up at family dinners and you know whatnot. And at that time, that was cool for that time, you know. So yeah, that was cool for that time. But now I've matured, I'm older, I've moved away. Like, just to put in mind, when I decided that I was moving to Atlanta, I was talking to his mom. I was at his mom's house talking to her about I'm going to Atlanta. This is back in 2019 that I told her, like, I'm going to go to Atlanta. And of course that was like, well, we don't really want you to leave, but we want you to da-da-da. And so that's just how far back he goes. Like, his mom knows that I moved to Atlanta, for sure. But I think that they is trying to send them off. They like, it's time for y'all to find wives. Actually, y'all can actually leave. And so I think he does want that. I don't know who would be a match for him. Probably like a more, he is so fucking chill, you know. Are y'all cool now? Yeah, we're cool, but I just don't, my energy is so high, you know. And I'm a hot girl, a hot girl, a hot girl, a hot girl, hot girl, hot girl. We're working on it. His mom probably told him to reach out to you, the one that got away. I do feel like I probably fall in that category. And then also, let's not forget about that dad, because he loves saying that he talked to his dad about me. I be thinking, what the fuck is y'all talking about? So in his brain, like, yeah, like, I guess I fit in the category of kind of what that wife, the mom, is trying to sell to the highest bidder. The leadership in this day and age is so very unfortunate. We need better male influence. Yes, I know. I be feeling like, why do I have more dog in me? Like, why I got more roof? Why I got more dog in me then? Like, why y'all, like, why I feel like I can, why I feel like I'm a nigga? Like, what's going on with y'all? I feel like I'm more player. Like, I got more He is the baby of the family. Like, it's two boys. The oldest boy and he's the youngest boy. But he's in his 30s though. Have you been watching the Cam Newton podcast episode? It's crazy out here. Girl, I got the cliff notes of it, and girl, Cam Newton, woo child. It's a lot of them like that. It's so many established women in NYC. He's clearly the problem. Sometimes it is hard to find people in NYC though. But if he doesn't have the skills to go out there and find her, that's why he hitting me up. Cause he don't have the the hunter. The hunter. He don't got that hunt in him. Cause he has to do the self-work. Does he even know that he has to do the self-work? Cam spoke for 90% of men and how they think. I think he should leave comfort, the family house, and find himself. And he is. So his thought process right now. So basically he's a police officer. He wants to transfer units to Florida. So he wants to transfer units, but then the next thing is like, I don't know if I fit into that life. Because then when we start talking about lifestyle, like, okay, like, what is the lifestyle of being with a police officer? Like, okay, so they go to work in the daytime, and then when his mother probably still washes his laundry if he's a baby. I don't think so, because like I said, they be having him cook and clean and stuff. So no, she's not like that. She definitely has them do. I think she's a great, listen, I met the woman. I like her. She got a tight ship around that bitch. I like the mama. I don't got no problems with the mama. The mama got a tight ship around there. Now, she may not have been able to get them to be married yet, but she has some decent people. These are not like, these are not, he's not like a fuck boy or nothing. He may not be able to, do what we want him to do, but he not, like he not out here like dogging girls or nothing like that. You know. Well, in 30 minutes it will be Wednesday. In 30 minutes it will be Wednesday. Thank you. Since you got your degree and you know everything, we're getting there. We were counting down. We're bringing in. We're bringing it. Good wind down. We had to bring. We actually bringing it in. Wind up Wednesday. Wind up. Wind up. We gotta wind it up to Wednesday. So we're getting into it. We're getting it. We're getting. Wind into Wednesday. Yeah. Wind into Wednesday. Absolutely. Y'all got it. Y'all understand? Y'all got it. There we go. That was the whole point of this. We gotta wind it into Wednesday. We gotta get it together. Get into it. Cause y'all know y'all was tired for Tuesday, bitch. We gotta get through the rest of the week. We gotta get to Friday. So this was our little break. We had a Monday, Tuesday break with the wine, and we gotta get it together. We gotta get that Wednesday. Cause Wednesday, we gotta get that Wednesday going. Got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, child. Maybe as a friend you can give him feedback. It felt like Wednesday today. Didn't it? I thought it was Wednesday. After I get off work, it's the next day, so it's Wednesday. Hey, as long as we all on the same page. Wednesday coming up in a few hours. Where's my phone? Gotta check the score. Hilarious. What's going on? Is it over? No, don't save him. You don't wanna. I don't think he's capable. They lost. Fuck. But yeah, I don't feel like teaching these. Girl, you keep keeping me entertained at work. I live for your lives and stories. Thank you, boo. They be coming here be mad that I'm talking about the guys. I don't know why they be mad I'm talking about the guys, but listen, the guys even have podcasts talking about the girls. At least I ain't really bashing them like that. I give them grace. I ain't no mean girl. Like, I do be giving them grace, but they don't be having it together, y'all. For real. Like, it's not that I'm just not picking people just because, like, I'm single for a reason, and it be reasons, y'all. And I'm just trying to tell you the reasons that I'm dealing with. That's it. A little bit. But also, I want y'all to know, and I think that y'all do know, that, like, I'm a little spicy. Yeah. I'm a little spicy. I like dates. I like things. Okay, hold on, y'all. I like dates, and I like Ooh. Y'all, I'm taking off bathroom break, and I gotta take off this dang on thing so I can put on some dang on PJs. They got these damn buttons, can't even take it off, child. But that wine going right through me, bitch. I can't even take off the dang on jumpsuit. Y'all know when y'all drinking, y'all can't take off the goddamn jumpsuit, bitch. It's a problem. Hold on. Okay, guys. We got our PJs on. I was gonna do my lip moisturizer because I felt like my lips were a little dry. Those are cute, right? These were my Valentine's Day PJs from last year. Whip them out, whip them out. I whip them out, I whip them out. No, don't mind the clothes in the bag. Don't be looking. Don't be looking places. The clothes is not in the closet. The closet overflowing. Ain't no room. I love something on my lip. But what y'all think? How mad would you think people be if I made a podcast about men? Like, how mad do you think people will be if the podcast is about men? Lord, they let 7-7 do it. What the hell? My thing is, if they let 7-7 do it, 7-7 sprinkle, and who else is doing it? The what's the Ashley Dalton, and they let certain people do certain shit. No, cause those some old hoes. So we got the old hoes talking about fucking relationships, and we need the young hoes. Young hoes need to tap the fuck in and speak the fuck up. We got the old hoes saying all the. They ain't even have fucking social. They don't even know how to fucking work the phones. They don't know how to work social media. But you know they gonna be mad that a young hoe fucking. They gonna be mad that a young hoe that's in the game, that's not chasing a nigga, cause you know they like to try to make it seem like I'm chasing men or men are centered in my life. Bitch, I'm living my own motherfucking life. Bitch, what did I do today? Went to my mama's workspace, got some fucking food from my mama, doing some healthcare shit. I went to pole dancing class. Bitch, I'm not bothering them. The young hoe representative. Okay. Huh. Especially before they start calling me an old hoe. What age is an old hoe? Because I still feel like I can represent the 20s. All I got is the 20s to talk about, to dissect. You know, so I'm in the middle. You a middle hoe? You a middle hoe. Okay, what's the young hoe, middle hoe? I think they just doing young hoes versus old hoes. Sometimes a middle hoe. You in the middle. Do I still qualify? Do I qualify as a young hoe? You know, I mean, 31. I mean, I don't know as much as the old hoes. You know, I'm fresh from the 20s. So when you first turn 30, you're carrying lessons from your 20s. I don't have with the old. I'm not old enough. If you gotta ask, shut up. No, I'm explaining. You see, as a 30, okay, so I'm 31. Obviously, my first year of being 30 was last year. So I don't have experience of dating in my 30s. You still young, child. Middle ain't till 40. Okay. I'm a young hoe. Former young hoe. You trying to call me old? Ain't no way 31 a cougar. How? Right. How old is 7'7"? Sheer. Sprinkle. How old is she? That's how we can tell where I'm at. How old is that? And then Ashley Dalton. How old is that? They have to be over 40. They about to be 50. 40 plus. Them the old hoes. Okay, I'm not an old hoe. We still fall in the young hoe category. We still fall in the young hoe category. Cougar is like 50 plus. I know. Like, how you gonna call a 31-year-old a cougar? How? If 31 is old, why do the early 20s look 35? Girl, I can't tell. Right now, I can't tell what age nobody is. Bitch, I don't know. You gotta damn near say, let me see your driver's license. 31 is not a cougar. That's what I'm saying. I'm 37 and they make me feel so old. Baby, you got three more years to be in a young hoe. You better change that mindset. Whatever they feel, whatever they making you feel, you ain't there yet. And then honestly, when I turn 40, I still want to act like I'm a young hoe. Not till 41. I'm not old till 41. I got time. I'm 34. You got time. We ain't in our 40s. Young is a state of mind. It is. It's just on TikTok they got this young hoe versus old hoes debate going on about what young hoes do versus what old hoes do. So the young hoes going at the old hoes and the old hoes talking shit about the young hoes. Meanwhile, if you cook on high, Jayla, then you're a young one. But if you cook on low, you're old one. Just because of my mom, I grew up in a household where my mama cooked, don't mean that you know, I can't help that these fucking young hoes or younger hoes, mamas was teenagers. I can't help that, but my mama knew how to cook. She from North Carolina, so she taught me not to put it on high. She taught me you gotta put it, or maybe my grandma taught me that. But one of them, my mama or my grandma, you know, you gotta turn it down. So I can't help they don't got no mama, sister, cousin, somebody to tell them to turn it down a little bit. Like let it simmer. Let the juices do what it need to do in the pot. You don't have to cook. Why are you cooking the egg on 8? The egg don't go on 8. The egg gotta go on like 4 or 5. You can't cook the egg on 8. Egg gonna stick to the pot. You know, why are you cooking that chicken so fast? Why is that steak done so fast? Like, you speed it through it. The steak's it's gotta get the juices. I must have had a young hoe mom. I cook everything on high and let me eat quicker. The pan gonna eat the egg. Exactly. You can't cook on 8. Y'all, you gotta go down. I've never cooked higher than 7 in my life. It's my food. I'm hungry. Y'all better get the air fryer. We got air fryers now. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that. You just put it in the, now we just use the different device to put it in the air fryer if you want it to cook faster, but you don't do it on the stove. Caraway pots don't let you cook that hot. Right, that shit will be burnt up in that pan. I got to cook on like 6, 7, max 8. The only time that I'm on a 9, 10 if I'm boiling water, the rice boiling. I'm trying to think, when what the fuck would I ever be on an 8 or a 9? Cause even spaghetti, you can't even cook spaghetti on no 8 or 9, no 9. Cause the red spaghetti sauce start like it start popping up. And then even bacon, you cannot cook no bacon on no 8 or no 9. What the fuck y'all be doing? That bacon start popping, you gotta go, hell no. Like you gotta let it go. You gotta, when you saute veggies, that's an 8 or a 9. 8 or a 9 for veggies. Well, no, because when I think about cabbage, you're not doing no cabbage. You're not doing cabbage on no 8 or no 9. You're letting cabbage simmer and you putting in a little bit more water every time. Your cabbage is gonna go in. You need the lid on top of the cabbage so it can simmer in. And then you have to keep checking on it and adding more water to the pot. So if you cook, bitch, y'all shit not cooked. Is y'all shit cooked? It's Wednesday in 20 minutes. Now. I'm so well. And cabbage you can burn. Cabbage can get burned. I mean, if you want to do some asparagus on an 8 or a 9, okay. I'm trying to think of what veggies you can really do on an 8 or 9. Asparagus. That's the only vegetable. Broccoli is a steam type of thing. You're not even doing no damn broccoli on no damn 8 or 9. She gonna get burnt up in that pan. Even the little kid. I mean, if you the little canned broccolini you can. I mean the little canned green beans you can put in the pot, put some water in it. You can do that on like an 8. You know, if it's canned food, you just warming it up. Young ho, they got a debate about young hoes. Oh, child. Don't give them any ideas. Look, I'm just trying to figure it out. So that's what made me say I feel like I really am like a medium hoe. Cause young, I'm not 21, 22, 23, 24. I already made them fucking mistakes. I got stories to tell about that shit. Young hoes don't know nothing about nervous system regulation. Young hoes don't know nothing about these motherfucking avoidance. Young hoes ain't been through the motherfucking ringer. Cause we was green. We were green at some point. We really like a medium. Young hoes is the 20s. 30s is the medium hoes. 40s is the fucking old hoes. So we not no motherfucking old hoes. Just so you motherfucking know. Okay? Millennial hoe. So yeah, it's some stuff that I medium all that right. It's some stuff that I don't relate to the young hoes about because I already done did it. Not because, and I'm not judging a young hoe. It's just I just already been the dumb hoe. So the young hoes sometimes the dumb hoes, and so they're gonna make some dumb shit. I've been there, and yeah, we already did that. So sometimes that wisdom comes with the experience, and you gotta get out that greenery, and you gotta get a little, scrape your knee a little bit. It's 31 still young though, sis. It is. It still cuffs. It's like young, medium, because we still got a little bit more experience. So just think about 21 and 31. So when they say young hoes, we're not 21. So we're not making mistakes like 21 year olds are. But then also, we didn't have the motherfucking internet to even learn from a fucking old hoe. We had to fucking figure it out our motherfucking self. So the young hoes, they been had the internet. We ain't have no goddamn chat GPT to look up is it narcissism and why they treating us like this. Now they fucking got the fucking tools and resources. They got courses and help supports and forums and shit. No, we had to go through the heartbreak fucking alone. We had to marinate in that bitch. They don't even have to marinate no more. That's why I feel like, I don't know, hold up. We ain't that much they got a lot of support. We ain't have it. We ain't even know. They get the young hoes need to be happy they can learn from an old hoe. How about that? Shit. Wish we could have learned from some old hoes. Okay, let me speak for myself. I wish I could have learned from some old hoes. Shit. Might would have saved myself a few little situations. If I could learn some stuff from an old hoe. I wish old hoes was available. Definitely would have been asking them some questions. They don't like to learn. They know it all. All they gotta do is add ChatGPT for real. Just bobbing, free and feeling the wine. The wine doing what it need to do. Help support. No, for real. Could you imagine? I mean, damn. They got girls on the internet like, have you been with an avoidant? Come inside of my webinar. We'll help with that. We'll boost your we'll work on your confidence and help you pick better men. Like, you can go out here and pay for something like that, and there's people available. Yes, I wish I would have took the advice my mom was giving me, but I thought she was hating. Lola, no. My mom didn't really give me. My mom didn't talk about stuff to me. So. But her experience was different. She went to the military. She got married, you know? So, and then, I don't know how she met her second husband, but I just remember, like, he would bring flowers to her in the hospital. And then her third husband, they both worked at she was a nurse practitioner at the prison in, not Garner, I forget where it's at, and he was the security guard. So my mom's current husband retired Navy and also retired working from the military. So mama stayed married. Baby, okay? Okay, honey? Stayed married, honey. Kept the man. This is her third husband. She's on her third and her last. So he's retired. He's the house husband. Your mom had 3 husbands. My mom had 3 husbands. So when I say, actually I think I deserve 3 boyfriends right now. Fuck up out of here. Okay. Old hoe, new hoe. You need to listen to her. Old hoe, new hoe. Okay? Different time, same gang. Mom could teach a class, but you have to remember. My mom is very. She pushes more to the conservative line of things. You know, she doesn't shake the table. She's not. She will bite her tongue. She won't. You know. Now, I won't say she don't have it in her. She does, but she just was taught. We're more expressive. We're like, I'm not fucking having, you're not about to treat me like this. But she was more I don't know, but something that I'm not. Submissive. Do the podcast. I got to do the podcast. I got to shake the fucking table. They need the podcast. We got to laugh. We got to laugh. But I just know the thing about it is I have to look out for my nervous system as well. And I just know with triggering men, I'm very beautiful. Yes, do the podcast. I'm very beautiful. They're gonna have things to say, and I just have to be able to deal with it. And I'm like, I love our little girl talks, but like putting it out public, like I really have been, a guy, like this really happens to me. So it was a guy's post or whatever, and he was basically saying like if a girl don't offer to pay about a third date, like she's clipped or whatever. And I had made a comment on his post basically saying like, why would I? And he was like, I'ma still pay, but she need to act like she wants to offer or whatever. And I was like, why would I need to act like I need to, like, why would I want to act like I want to offer? If I don't, that's not my role. My role, I'm supposed to be feminine, submissive, cater to you, do all these things. My role is not the finances. Yours is. You're being judged by finances. I'm not being judged by finances. I'm being judged by, can I cook? Can I clean? Can I shut the fuck up? Can I drop it down and bring it back up? I'm being judged by a different fucking criteria, motherfucker. How you gonna give me the financial bill, bitch, so you want me to fucking do everything, so I gotta fucking provide, drop it down, cook, clean, do every fucking thing, and drop into a split at the... And you talking about somebody I need to act like I need to offer on a fucking date? Bitch, get the fuck up on my face. And then, you know how we have to do? We gotta get our hair done, get our makeup done. You know they don't want to pay for no fucking beauty fucking services. So we gotta get our hair done, get our nails done, get our everything done, get the motherfucking wax done. You told me, so now you want me to offer you a drink? And so when I did get 250,000, well, I got 2,500 people to like my comment, but under the comment, it was 500 guys going in on me. I said, oh, fuck. So I know that the girls felt the same way, but they were so mean. They were so mean, and then I get defensive. Like, y'all know me. I got some fucking shit to fucking say. Cause you say some fucking shit to me, I'm gonna say some shit to you. So, I gotta figure out some boundaries with it. Cause bitch, I'll cuss a nigga out. Like, I'm telling the niggas, like, you're telling me that I'm clipped. You never had a chance in your life, motherfucker. How are you clipping somebody? How are you trying to reject me, bitch? It was never fucking you. You don't even have the fucking money. You can't even fucking do the fucking courting without me buying a drink. You want a lemon drop, bitch? And so, girl, that's why I'm like just a little bit nervous about the podcast, because you already know what trigger them. Any girl that want to be provided for, that actually wants a masculine man, that wants to do the manly things that he was put on this fucking earth to do, they hate girls like that. They hate living up to that standard. They don't like it. So any girl that feels confident enough to stand in and say, I deserve this. I've worked for this. My life experience have said, yes, I do deserve this type of man. They feel inadequate. So it triggers the internet. You know how the internet is. So it triggers the wrong people, and just be a lot. And so I feel like I'll be able to handle it more if I did already have my partner. But I feel like it's just a lot to take on. Like, it's like, do I really want to fight men right now at the state that they're in? Like, they're not okay. They're not okay. They don't have the finances that they want to have. I don't want to fight them. I just don't want to fight them. Like, that one post, I was like, okay, yeah, they're angry. Just talk to us. Girl, they is angry. And so obviously I do know my podcast, I would definitely come and try to be reasonable, but it just opens it up that anybody can comment and anybody can be angry at me. Even if I'm not the girl that they're angry at, it just makes me as this target of like, yeah, her. She's the leader. She's the leader. She's the reason. It's her. Girl, like her. Like, nigga, before a nigga ever took me on a trip, I already had to buy a nigga a passport and take him on a trip. I was doing the tricking. Okay? So don't come over here. Y'all know I feel like I'm the fucking nigga and shit. So don't fucking come over this fucking way. Cause I before a nigga ever flew me out, I flew a nigga out. Stop fucking playing with me. Big J, not the little one. Now I stopped doing that shit because I actually like being tricked on. I like being tricked on a little bit more than I like to trick. But I'm not against tricking. Bitches who like to trick know how to fucking do it because they know what the fuck they like. So I know what to do. These niggas don't know what to do. I know how to trick. The fuck? I like the sport. But I'm a girl. So I'm resting my feminine. But I know how to do it though. I definitely know how to do it. I definitely know how to do it. I can't say I played. I said, But I also didn't know any better. So you know. In my defense, in my earlier 20s, because I didn't have an old hoe to tell me shit and we didn't have social media, I didn't know that men were supposed to be this provider. We didn't really know until the fucking social media exposed some things and we was all like, actually, that's what they were supposed to be doing. That is what they were supposed to be doing. We didn't even know. We didn't even know. But honestly, back then, they didn't even fucking burn. So, yeah. And then back when I was tricking, the niggas didn't have the money to do it. To be honest with you, they still not providing, just complaining. But that's what I'm saying. Even back then, they didn't have it, girl. So even when somebody came into the chat was like, "Where the spenders at?" They were too young to. Exactly, they were too young to, and I was young too. But I was whoever got the money is the fucking trick. That's just how it go. Whoever fucking got the money. And they just didn't have the money. It just so happened that the girl had the money, so I was the one that was doing kind of the tricking. That's just how it was. It wasn't like some magic answer or reason why I was a young hoe with the money. They didn't have no money. What the fuck we gonna fucking do? Sit in the goddamn house? No, I have to make a decision, bitch. I'm hungry. And you're broke. Come the fuck on. I can't fucking not feed the hoes. My hoes. We gotta eat. It never gave I was not eating. So yeah, unfortunately, I had to feed some. Some niggas had to get fed. They ain't shit. Look around. None of y'all got it? Shit. Alright, come on. Shit, we hungry. Fuck out of here. I got to eat, bitch. I got to eat. Listen. Cause who was about to starve? Y'all is crazy. I don't know who. But yeah, so I'm eating, they not. Come on now. Come on now. That's mean. But also I was green. I wasn't green. I was just a North Carolina hoe, like just generous. You know, we have the Southern hospitality, like, so of course, like I just got it in me. It's either in you or it's not. Ultimately, it's either you're that type of person or you're not. Even when you think about me and my damn, we've been on here for 90 minutes. Even when we think about like my friendships and things that I have done for friends, or like gifts that I've gotten, or birthdays I've shown up for, or whatever, like it's just in my nature. Like some people are just like that. You know, some people have to try to be it, and then some people are just like that. I think that I'm just like that. I don't think that it was like I was trying to be something. I think that I just am generous, and I don't mind sharing or giving, and it doesn't Yeah, so but everybody isn't like that. So I do know some people are like, I would never do that. And I'm like, that's you. Like, that's not me though. But that's you. And also my love language, giving and receiving, is uh is gifts. Like, I like to show that I love somebody and I care about somebody by giving them a gift. And then I appreciate when somebody shows me within action, like them giving me something, or acts of service. So I feel like acts of service or receiving gifts, that's like all me. Words of affirmation too is like all me. So of course I'm going to show you that I love you in the way that, the only way that I know how to show it. And so if it means that you don't have any money right now and we need to go eat, I'm not going to let you starve. You know? You can eat too. Like, I'm not going to make somebody starve and not get food out this bitch. How many times? Um um one guy got a lot. He got a little bit. Two guys. It was two guys. Two guys that, got a little bit more. But after the first one, he ruined it for everybody. And so I do think it is some people that ruin it. For this place, and I'm like, well, actually I want an extra bedroom, or actually I want to be in a high rise or whatever. All
The hotel